The gunman moved swiftly up the staircase of the old abandoned building. He moved in a crouch, taking the steps 3 at a time. He had a duffel bag over one shoulder. His rubber-soled shoes were silent. He was a big man with powerful shoulders and arms. He moved with the sinewy ease of a large animal. He paused on the landing. He lifted his head as if he were sensing the air. His eyes, set back beneath his brow, were small and brown. Yet there was a reddish hue there, as if he had been caught in a bad photograph. He was known as the Bull. He glanced down the dim hall. His eyes seemed to see through the doors. He made a decision. Quickly, without a sound, he went up one more flight of stairs to the 3rd floor. There he paused, as if in decision. This felt right. He moved away from the stairs. He tried one of the doors which led to a front office that would overlook the street. The door was locked. The Bull drew a knife from his pocket. He flicked it open and slid it into the lock. The door opened with a faint click. The Bull stepped inside. This office was old. It had not been used in years. It had closed even before the building had been condemned a year ago. There was still some furniture, a metal desk, old filing cabinets, their drawers pulled out and empty. A 3-year-old calendar hung crookedly from the stained wall. A Christmas scene. December. The gunman shoved the desk chair with his foot. The chair rolled across the warped wooden floor and stopped with a muted thud beneath the window. He followed and stood beside it. He leaned against the windowsill, bracing himself on the knuckles of his doubled fists, taking in the scene from the window. He liked what he saw. There was the house and the sidewalk in front of it. That was all he needed for a clear shot of his victim. Satisfied, he sat down and opened his duffel bag. He took out his M16 rifle. As he readied it, he began to go over his instructions in his mind. "How am I going to know the guy?" he had asked, holding the victim's picture under the light. He had been in a back booth of a restaurant. He was there because he was a hired killer. The 2 men opposite him were there because there was someone they wanted killed. The man pulled a newspaper picture from his pocket and shoved it across the table. "This is no good," the Bull said. "I can't even see the guy's face. The brim of the hat hides it. I could take out the wrong guy." He had shoved the picture back across the table in disgust. He drained his bottle of beer and signaled the waitress for another. "You gotta get me a better picture." "You don't need a better picture. The hat's enough. He never goes anywhere without it. You'll know him by the hat. You see that hat and..." The man made a gesture as if firing a gun. The gunman had picked up the picture again and had taken another look at the hat. He memorized it until he would know it anywhere. It was a cowboy hat with a tall crown, a dark band, and peacock feathers tucked inside the brim. There's only one hat in this town like that, and only one man who would wear it. "What's this guy done? The cat in the hat?" "He's seen something he shouldn't." "Maybe he's already told." "At that moment, he don't realize what he's seen. I want him gone before he does." The gunman's eyes had narrowed. "An innocent bystander?" "Something like that." "Why don't you do it yourself?" The man shrugged. "I'm not as lucky as I used to be. I tried a little series of accidents, and none of them worked." "You'll do it?" "My pleasure," said the gunman.